Hey guys, it's Stephen and Phil here, back with another video on FOOTY.COM. Today we've got Manchester United's very, it's split opinion, put it that way, away kit for next season. This kind of snake-skinned looking thing from Adidas. But don't forget, if you are new to FOOTY.COM, hit subscribe. Yesterday we did a video on Roma's kit, which is infinitely more nice. I think most people agree with that, with the lightning bolt motif. And we're going to try and dissect this a little bit today. Phil, what is your take on this Man United kit?
Yeah, I'd say it's a strange one. It's a very odd direction from Adidas. You know, they've talked about it being related to the Northern Quarter, and you know, it feels like a tenuous link.
And we both worked in the Northern Quarter.
Yeah,
it doesn't get the impression at all.
You know,
I worked there for years, and you have.
Yeah, a couple of years, and I think we were talking before about how the Northern Quarter obviously has quite a vibrant reputation and a kind of. You know, there's a lot that you could pick from that.
Colourful mosaics that I remember from the Northern Quarter. And
indeed.
they're all kind of square, chipped ones as well, where they've got loads of iconic designs and all that kind of stuff. And they've also got a lot of artwork in Stephen's Square. That wall there, which I think is probably near Athlete's Palace somewhere, isn't a particularly memorable wall, you know, but for me anyway.
Agreed. Yeah, and I think with that in mind, it's an odd kind of colour choice. Obviously it is related to that wall, but it just feels very washed out. And a lot of fans I think have commented on the colour, saying that was one of their
It's meant to be like a goldy colour, but apparently it's called Savannah, whatever that is.
Yeah, the iconic Savannah colour of the Northern Quarter. Yeah, I think
one United fan said on Twitter, like the irony being from the distance he looks gold, and you get up close and it's all cracked diluted and faded.
Yeah,
which is a horrible metaphor for United's current regime. But
Indeed.
I can see the way to say that.
Yeah, and
your favourite Chevrolet logo as well.
Well, I was just about to go into the logo because I think, and if you've seen any of our United videos of the past few years, it's always
your number one hated logo.
You know what? I think it frustrates me because particularly on some kits, you know, it really, really stands out as really dated. It's a dated approach to sponsors. I think, and you know, to be fair, it could be Chevrolet that are sort of, I guess, maybe saying no, this is how our logo goes. It's not necessarily United's fault, but when you look at this, and particularly against that Savannah coloured kit,
I think it stands out more as well. The fact that they've actually gone for quite a nice crest with the monochrome kind of vibe to it, so
exactly.
that makes it jump out even more. And especially with the sleeve sponsor being black as well, It makes you show how much that is the one thing that's really. I mean, there's many problems with this kit, but that one in particular really jumps out. It's the stubborn thing that's refusing to change.
It is,
especially when it's like that word art vibe that we got from years ago.
It is, and even if you get up close on the Chevy logo, it has this sort of texture which conflicts with the snakeskin pattern. I said snakeskin with the mosaic pattern. So
what do you think of the pattern in general?
I think with the pattern, for me, it just doesn't look very attractive, if I could put it that way. It's not a nice pattern.
I honestly, personally, don't mind the colour that much. It's very much like a template United Adidas shirt. That's what people will say. It's not.
You know what? I'll give you a really good example of a kit in a similar colour scheme that looks really good. And it's, of all teams, it's a non-league team in London, Hackney Wick.
Okay, I'll put that up there now.
And they had a couple of really beautiful bespoke kits this year. Incidentally, they were supporting charities that are combating knife crime as well. So it was a really good initiative. But the kits there, their away kit, similar colour scheme, but a much, much nicer design. I feel like if United and Adidas had gone with forget kind of trying to tie into the Northern Quarter potentially, and just go for a really nice pattern and incorporate the sponsor better, I think it's a good direction. I think the other thing which is sort of hurting the kit though is the fact that it's the away kit. A lot of fans saying, what is this about? You know, and
it's very third kit vibes.
It's very third kit vibes. Absolutely. literally that. I was just, thinking if this was a third kit, and again, if it was a bit better, I think you can almost understand it. It's a bit different.
I think weirdly, like I thought I would hate this, but I don't hate it as much. I don't like it, but I don't dislike it as much as I think you do. I think it's because the template maybe Adidas in general is quite safe and the template is quite aesthetically pleasing by default. It's an alright template. But the pattern, I think it's very half-arsed, and I think it could have been lots more interesting. Agreed. But anyway, this is the bit where we give it a review. So we've got the current bottom of the table there is Savannah-toned. You've got Juventus there, Celtic.
Yeah.
I reckon it's probably in between Juventus and Celtic. I think that's what you're going to go for there. But
you know what?
Or is it lower?
It is, but only just below Celtic. I think the thing with the Celtic kit, it was more just, there was a lot of kind of fundamental things which made it didn't look good. For a Celtic shirt.
Yes.
With this kit, I think it's kind of a similar issue, but it's not so much that it's not a United shirt. I just think the design isn't what I would want it to be. I just don't think that pattern is great. So it feels a bit harsh, but I am going to put it in the 50s. Again,
I thought you were going to go for lower than that. So
okay,
but I think that's
and I'm going to give it a 54. I think it's that. There's enough.
I would agree with that. I think it's a bang average kit, isn't it?
Exactly, it's a 5 out of 10. It's.
I think some kids would like it, but then kids like anything really.
But I think, like you were saying, make it a third kit. make the pattern a bit nicer,
a bit more bolder,
exactly, bolder,
and
for the sponsor was better, this is easily, this could be a 70s kit, or
it could be fun. It could be a fun kit, but they haven't gone for it. It's quite safe, and it's quite. Indeed. It's creativity. It's attempted creativity when it looks safe is the worst thing. When they've tried to do something interesting,
that's a good summary. Actually.
Yeah, but in fact, actually, you bottled it. But anyway, that is our review. I reckon some of you might disagree, might like it a lot more, and I've seen a couple of United fans who actually don't mind it. But then, each to their own, all that kind of stuff. Guys, let us know what you think of that score in the comments below. Let us know what you make of the United's home kit review, which will be on After Screen as well. Which we've got, give it 6 to 8, I think we gave it. And go check out many of the much nicer show reviews done on FOOTY.COM over the summer. Subscribe if you're new, comment below, and we'll see you very soon.